think about it. For years, they've been saying it's been 11 million illegal, undocumented people in America, right? That's 11 million motherfucking criminals. We supposed to be it's supposed to be a mass incarceration to these motherfuckers. Like, the government is being real gentle to these motherfuckers, right? And like, they trying to show all the fucking children crying and shit. No one gave a fuck about us crying when our parents was being mass incarcerated, when they gave us fucking crack in our community and AIDS and shit. Parents and mothers was dying and shit. We lived in them fucking war zone. We don't give a fuck. We ain't about to feel no fucking sympathy for nobody kids. Nobody cared for us when we was kids. I'm like, nigga, we ain't doing that. We don't give a fuck about none of them fucking, they parents did that to them children. Them parents put them in the predicament where they gotta be a fucking bandit. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And it's so bad that none of these countries want these people back. Like even in Mexico, they calling these motherfuckers criminals. We don't want them, those are the criminal class people. And this is the ironic shit about the whole thing. The South Mexican border are protesting other immigrants from South America. They don't want them in their country. So look. Every country has a front door and a back door. We only play this shit straight, America, right? Because in the front, you have these motherfuckers acting like they citizens, but they broke the law to be here, right? Then you got these motherfuckers protesting to stay here, and on the south of their fucking national country, they are fighting to keep other people out. A true motherfucking Mexican flying flag is a person who lives in Mexico. These people are confused people. How you gonna fly a fucking nigga? That's a nigga. You only fly your flag when you conquer something. Y'all think y'all conquered America? That's a war declaration. All the government gotta say to us is get them. Like, all they gotta do is turn the green eye and let us handle our business. This should be over. It really could get It could get. Niggas is proud too. I'm saying this our shit more than this. Them Proud Boys, them white boys, them Latinos. This is our shit more than this shit. So if you turn that green light, if Trump give a nigga the green light, nigga, there will be no more fucking black on black crime, nigga. Cause trust and believe, nigga, we're gonna start banging on other motherfucking. That's how one anyway. All we need is a reason. All we need is a blind eye, and this shit is nigga. Listen, tell me. Nigga, black on black crime was stopped by 80% because we got a whole. That's what I'm saying. That's what we need. That's what we need. I saw a wish for. Nigga, we need a target. They got flags. We should be able. If people flying flags in our country, we should be able to attack them. I feel if you got a flag, you declaring us. We should be able to attack them. We should. And I don't promote violence, but I'm just saying, if you got a flag, that's a declaration of war to me. Like what you mean? Why you get fucking flag in my country? I'm just saying to Trump. Trump like the Proud Boys, but some niggas that won't get active too, Trump. I mean, white boys, the white supremacists, that's cool. That's cool. That's their shit. But some black nationalists that let it get active too. Give us the same right. Let us go. We'll turn this motherfucker up. Turn this motherfucker up. My thing is this though too. The Latino community really, really are the cause of the crack epidemic. And they never really suffered the consequences of that. They devastated our communities. These Mexicans, these Colombians really devastated our communities. And they got us scot-free. These criminals are, these ain't homegrown. These are terrorists. I'm glad Trump told these motherfuckers been terrorists. And they've been getting away with a lot of shit for decades. We're not going to feel sorry for people who devastated our community. These Latinos sided with the government, the CIA, to fuck up black communities. Sorry, there's no sympathy for you or them fucking kids. And there's all kinds of Mexican cartels. Remember they shot them Mexicans kill some. They killed somebody black by accident. Black people was down there. They killed and shot some black people a few years back. Remember that shit? Remember when that girl got killed in Mexico? They pressed their personal charges, let them go back. They don't give a fuck about us. We not. Nigga, no. We ain't doing that. We are indigent in empathy and sympathy for anybody. Nobody gave a fuck about us. And you act like we send these kids back to fucking somewhere. How motherfuckers crying because they gotta go home? What type of shit is that? Ain't like we send these motherfuckers off to prison where they should be. It should be nothing but we should be getting free labor out these motherfuckers. They going home. Imagine we got arrested and they sent us home. Nigga, we wouldn't fucking cry. Imagine we somewhere in another country, right? And they sent us back to America. We wouldn't give a fuck. Like, people are this issue is saying to be an issue. These people crossing over, it's a federal crime. They should be in federal prison, all of them, and the children. There's no sympathy. America don't need no sympathy for nobody. Nobody cared for us. And nobody is ever there for us. We was there for everybody. Give a fuck about no BLM. We give a fuck about BLM. And you know what? For now on, next time we get into something too, please don't help us. Because we don't need y'all throwing shit back in our faces when y'all don't really do shit anyway. See, y'all live off everything we fought for. Every benefit, every college, every school, all our culture, all our slang, all our music. Y'all benefit so much. Y'all did one thing, but y'all benefit from 1,000 things. Y'all benefit from the electricity. Y'all benefit from the cell phones y'all using, the touchscreen technology. Y'all benefit from the AC, from the heat. Y'all benefit from so much off us. So much off us. Y'all did one thing. Y'all claim y'all did. Y'all showed up at BLM. We don't give a fuck about BLM. Y'all didn't say nothing about George Floyd. Like, it's so much shit these immigrants do that's detrimental for them to even act like they have any, like we owe them anything. Like, though, it's the audacity, son. It's the fucking audacity. I want Trump to build more prisons and incarcerate, give them all 10 years apiece. That's what I'm saying. Every immigrant should get 10 years. 10 years. If you want to stop motherfuckers, give them 10 years. And they gotta do free labor. That's what we gotta treat them. Look. Everybody in America had to get gotta earn your American shit, right? We earned ours with civil rights. We earned ours with fighting. We earned ours with all types of rights. It's your turn to fight for yourself. You want to be American? Americans fight. You coward motherfuckers want to beg for help. We never beg for help. We never ask nobody. We never asked Morocco. We never asked Africa for fucking help. We never asked no fucking Mexicans for help. We don't do that shit. Guess what y'all do? See, y'all motherfuckers is lazy and weak. Instead of protesting in America, you need to be protesting your own fucking government. Instead of asking us for help, you should be asking immigrants for fucking help. Y'all weird and backwards. And y'all get nothing but the ass kiss. Y'all get nothing but ass kiss. Nothing but black ass kiss. Y'all get nothing but the black of our asses. Fuck y'all. Fuck your empathy. Fuck your sympathy. We don't give a fuck about your grandma, your abuela. Fuck the kids. Fuck them all. Fuck them. Everybody has to pay. Everybody has to pay. Nobody cried for us. When we was children, when they was locking us up and putting us in DCF. Our government is being too kind to y'all. It was brutal to us. Brutal to us. There's nothing, nigga, there is nothing. This is a cakewalk. We don't give a fuck. Keep our names out your mouths. Suffer. I love it. I listen, I love it. Look, it's the best time. We ain't never collectively said kiss our ass to nobody. It's history in the making. This is the first. Imagine. Look. Every time we marching, like it's killing me how people be saying we need to unite. Every time, where was y'all when we was with fucking slavery? Where was y'all during Jim Crow? And did you know that these Latinos during Jim Crow got to be fucking white? They got to live amongst white people, go to white schools. So you know that means they was throwing shit at us. That means they was fucking beating us up too. Why should we ever be allies with people who was never allies with us? Why should we fight for people who will never fight for us? These people been fucking police, COs, and politicians all working against us in our own country. Them fucking politicians from California, the councilwoman, Nori Martinez, call that little kid monkeys. Why would we ever ally with people in our country, right? Our country, not theirs. To stay here so they can compete with us and the kids compete with us why they want to be white and want to join white supremacy. And they never fight white supremacy. We're the only ones in America that ever fought white supremacy. It makes no sense. Welcome back to Big Bad Podcast. I'm your host. Been gone for a minute. A lot of shit been happening. I'm gonna do my best to catch up on everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna miss a whole lot of shit though, you know what I'm saying? A nigga a little dyslexic. Nigga be getting to his money, doing illegal shit. But goddamn, it's a beautiful year. If Trump is a racist, if Trump is a white supremacist, this is how I like my white supremacy to be. This is how I like my racism to be. Let's get into it. So, first of all, I missed the whole year. I'm gonna say Happy New Year. I'm gonna say R.I.P. to the Honorable Nelly Fuller Jr., you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Irv Gotti. I want to say this, right? Everybody been talking shit about the Black Americans for decades, for years, getting no respect, right? Everybody been gaslighting us like we ain't even fucking important. Just to find out and see how fucking important we are. Exhibit A, the TikTok ban, right? And I just got a new phone. I fucked my TikTok up. I ain't got my TikTok app no more. But anyway, Exhibit A, the Black American in general, was off TikTok for a couple of hours, right? I don't know what. The fucking world went sick. The fucking Africans, the Europeans, the Australians, the Canadians, everybody went sick when they didn't have no fucking Americans around. Especially the Black Americans. The Black Brits had nothing to talk about. The Africans, the Caribbeans had nothing to bitch about. They had nobody to argue with, right? The minute we came back, it was just so much fucking love. There's so much appreciation for a nigga. They finally started calling Black people Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't got to go by Black Americans. Like, it's niggas, listen, what I'm telling you, right? Like, we the life of the party. Like, all our women do the hair treatment, the makeup. I'm saying that's all Black American shit. All our music is popping. We make all the trends. We do the most educating. We do the most arguing. We tell the most truth. Like, we bring the life to this goddamn app. Without us, it is nothing. Just like in America, we do the same thing. That's just who we are. We are magical people. We are a plethora of people. We are a spectrum. We are the worst. We are the best. We are all in between. We are the magic. We are the creators. Like we are the storytellers. Like we are the fighters. Like we have the story. We have the experience. Like we fight the power. Like I'm saying, like everybody else is all calm and cool and boring and fucking corny. No flavor, no seasoning. We do everything. We are the most creative people on this fucking app and in this fucking country. It's like a metaphor. The app is like representation of us in America. It's the same thing. All bets are off the fucking table. There is no more negotiating with none of you niggas. None of you Latinos, none of you gays, none of you bitches, none of you feminist bitches, none of you white bitches, Listen to this, I'm telling you, look. A whole lot of shit been exposed. A whole lot of shit. First of all, the world depend on us. The world don't fucking move unless we in this motherfucker. The world evolves around Black America and around America in extension to Black America. We are the most American. We have the most American DNA. Motherfucking nigga, ain't no Native American Indians. That doesn't exist. The term American Indian doesn't fucking exist. It's a misnomer. There are no Indians from America. Indian people are from India. First of all, flat out. They've been gaslighting us the whole time. We've been telling them for years we have Indian in our blood. You know what I'm saying? All the 5 tribes came from the fucking South. The Chippewa, the Choctaw, the Seminole, the Cherokee, all that shit came from the South. We came from the South. They left, we left. Wherever they went, it was us, right? But you got these yellow-skinned, pale-faced, Asian-looking Siberian motherfuckers and Mexicans acting as if they are the fucking Native Americans, right? Like we into Kaiser-Yak, like we into Tuscarora, like we into Lumbee. They laugh at us, right? Your grandmother, like our grandparents been fucking lying. People in the 80s didn't fucking lie. People who was 80 years old, born in the 40s, they didn't fucking lie. We are the Indian nigga. It's documentation saying we was reclassified. We was the Black indigenous people. We was the redskins, the dark-skinned, woolly-haired people that Columbus and none of the fucking explorers ever describe an Asian looking motherfucker or a Puerto Rican mestizo looking motherfucker or a Mexican looking motherfucker. And first of all, Mexicans are not Native Americans. Mexicans are Asians. They are Chino slaves. They are a product of the Chino slave trade. The dark Black Indians from Mexico was reclassified as Negro as we were in the fucking America. Establish that. Now, since Native American don't fucking exist, The name should be pre-American people. Who are the pre-American people? That is also us, the black indigenous, mixed with the I ain't gonna deny the slavery shit. Some of y'all be down there, whatever. It's a mixture. It is us, right? They bred us. Every chance they got, they took Indian women and bred them with African men. That shit happened, right? It happened. It says, boom. I mean, okay, so boom. Now Trump is exposing these motherfuckers running up in the reservations, evicting these motherfuckers, deporting these motherfuckers, right? Oh, we could deport a Native American, Indian to fucking Siberia and Mexico. These niggas got names like Perez and shit. They ain't got birth certificates. They ain't got nothing. And if you sovereign, you're not an American anyway. You're not a citizen of America. You're fucking sovereign. You don't fucking belong here. Let's run up in ain't shit and let's make that shit too. Because who the fuck is these people, right? Who didn't do shit for America to get our taxpayers' money while they being frauds? These Asians and Latinos acting like they fucking Native Americans being frauds of our tax money. They get casinos. They ain't fought for nothing. These are not. And these are the people who had slaves too. If they are, these are civilized tribes, right? Why I see these people get treated special, but they ain't built this country. No Native American built this fucking country. That's it. And they ain't own the land. They just lived on the land. The whole concept of owning land is a European concept. Nobody on the planet thought about owning no fucking land until the Europeans came in, so they're claiming shit. That's a European concept. So all this we stole the land shit, these people didn't fucking, they ain't no, nigga, that was on some share the world shit. Man, what's savage that shit, right? They was conquered, defeated, it was slaves, they was pushed out, all that shit happened. All the treaties was broken, all that shit happened, right? Now, everybody was disrespecting the black American, how we ain't got no power. You remember Mexican motherfuckers saying how they gonna come in Chicago, they're gonna fucking take our jobs. Remember last year, they was flying these fucking immigrants all the fucking across the border in Canada. They was getting a bus loads and caravans from motherfucking Mexico. Millions of motherfuckers came in. The gravy train was crazy, giving niggas all types of food stamps. These ungrateful bastard third world motherfuckers was done wasting food, fucking in hallways and smoking cigarettes and robbing people and still all these criminal activities. You don't make America better by bringing in worse mediocre people. You don't make America better by bringing third world people. You make America better by kicking them the fuck out and getting them the fuck out of here, right? Now, the Latinos. Let's start with the Latinos. Nobody is fucking marching with these Mexicans. They saying, oh, this is how we still with y'all during BLM. Motherfucker, fuck BLM. That was the immigrant democratic fucking scheme. As all Democratic fucking movements are schemes. All these democratic people are liars. They push a homosexual agenda. They push a transsexual agenda. All this fucking funding they be getting goes to fucking sexual shit. They outsourcing all types of shit in different places about sexual agenda. You trying to get trannies in all types of places, right? We seen Kamala Harris go to Africa on LGBTQ rights. The Democratic Party is the gay, it's the weirdest shit. They money launder, they steal money, they lie, and they push homosexuality. They push pedophilia, right? That's just the gist of it. I ain't got time to be, I don't the meticulous details of it, but we seen this shit, right? Now, after all these years of being white in America, these Mexicans are being white. These are the LULACs, right? The executioners, the police, the sheriffs of California, the fucking even government officials in Los Angeles calling black kids monkeys. Remember all this shit was happening? Remember all these motherfuckers saying how they deserve reparations? They're saying all this shit how we don't deserve reparations, how Mexicans are native to this fucking country. See, y'all say that shit to us. Y'all don't see none of that shit to fucking white people, though. Trump came in saying, listen, man, black Americans built this country. To be honest with you, the whole Latino demographic is not a group. It's not a real thing. You have a bunch of different nationalities, a bunch of different ethnicities. You have the poor, you have the rich, you have the white, you have the black, you have the mix, you have the racist, you have the cool ones, you have the ones that's pro. Listen what I'm telling you, right? The legal Mexicans don't give a fuck about the illegal Mexicans at all. And mind you, no one's protesting legal immigrants. Everyone is protesting the illegals, the criminals, the rapists, the pedophiles, the drug dealers, right? Latinos don't do nothing for America. Every Latinos here benefits more than they benefit the country. The country does more for them than they do for us, right? Let's just say that. Because without the Latinos, we wouldn't have a cocaine epidemic. Without the Mexican cartel, we won't have a fentanyl epidemic. The same with the Chinese too. Like all these Asian peoples have a criminality that's not homegrown American. The cartels bring in these, and a lot of these motherfucking Mexican, all this Mexican fucking, restaurants and businesses, it's all fronted by the cartel. No one is saying this. Mexicans, the process, listen, I'm telling you, right? Latinos come here and bring degenerate shit. The worst countries in the world is from Mexico and the Caribbean. Why the fuck will we ever stand with criminals? We have our own people in jail we can stand with. We have our own uncles, our own aunts, our own kids. We got people in jail who we don't even protest for. No, and they ain't even in jail for raping and murdering and killing motherfuckers. Motherfuckers in jail for weed and goddamn child support and crack cocaine and heroin and shit. Why the fuck will we stand with you criminal third world who don't respect us anyway? Y'all have gangs that fight against us. Every Latino ethnic group has a gang, from the Dominicans, from the Mexicans, from the Venezuelans. Y'all all have gangs that's anti-black. Y'all all have words that's anti-black. Your whole country is anti-black. Even in the nerve for y'all to say y'all still with black people when black people literally freed fucking Mexico. First president of Mexico was a black mixed motherfucker, and the slaves that went there, the Seminoles and shit, helped to free Mexico. I'm saying, and the Haitians helped. Like the whole thing is the nerve of you white Latinos to act like we owe you a motherfucking thing when y'all was getting all the fucking welfare, when y'all was cutting out those underminers for business, why y'all the reason why motherfuckers got to learn Spanish to get a fucking job. We Americans shouldn't have to fucking learn Spanish. Why the fuck we would support y'all when y'all the competition? Y'all undermine white people. Y'all come into our communities. Y'all beef with us. The fucking Ramona Gardens in California, y'all firebombed from the Latin Kings, from the cartels, from the Mexican mafia, all these fucking, why would we support our natural enemy who we gave nothing but love to? Y'all use our culture, y'all use rap music to get on, and y'all fucking hate us. Why would we support people who hate us? Y'all wouldn't date us. Not saying we want to date y'all anyway. Y'all built funny motherfuckers. Fuck all that shit. But what I'm saying is to use this. The audacity to call our names. Why don't y'all call fucking Caribbeans names? Why don't you call Mexicans? Why don't you call fucking the Caribbean, Jamaicans? Call Africans. Why don't you call other immigrants to support y'all? Nobody's gonna stand with you, illegal motherfuckers. All y'all should have warrants. Every illegal immigrant in America should have a fucking warrant because it's a felony to cross the fucking. It's a felony. So you mean to tell me, not only do y'all come here and have babies and get fucking all y'all welfare fucking frauds and. Y'all come from third world. Stop acting like y'all some hardworking motherfuckers. Y'all not. None of you hard. Not no fucking Nigerian. There is no immigrant in America that's a hard worker. Fuck all that. Y'all motherfuckers are incentivized to get this money. That's not hard work. So we gotta act like y'all don't work hard in your fucking country. You act like y'all come here. We don't. Listen, I'm telling you, right? Fuck all that. Fuck all y'all. No immigrant group in this country have fucking political currency. They have no social clout. Y'all would get no support ever. Cause y'all be like, you don't got no power. We have the power to fucking ignore you. We have the power to say no. We have the power to say fuck you. We have the power to hate you and turn on you. Now, I don't preach hate, but we have the power. Once we turn on you, you got no political standing, no ground. Y'all can't tie us into no more minority shit, no more black and brown shit. Because all that's a scheme. Fucking Elon Musk is exposing all the money to all these fucking black and browns, all these minority fucking programs. It's fuck DEI. Thank God Trump got rid of DEI, and thank God for the Asians to be used as pawns because they think they honorary whites to take away affirmative action that only affected them. Because in all reality of it is, America don't want to fucking educate no Asians because Asians are the ops. China is the #1 American op. See, what the Asians fail to realize is the white people didn't want to compete with them. Like, see, blacks, we got our own colleges and we don't go to college like that. But we have our own HBCUs. Asians ain't built nothing in this country to try to block somebody out. White people don't like Asians. Asians are not white. They don't fit in, I'm saying. But these white people made these people, they puppetize these motherfuckers. And now Asians are getting in the school lesson and nothing happened to the black people. Black people still going to school at the same rate, if not more. So now they want to sue and reverse it. Nah, I ain't no reversing it now, you dumb motherfuckers. You're not Americans. See, the Asian community is really cowards. See, instead of taking affirmative action, I'm saying because they thought it was for black people. Well, White people have affirmative action too. Matter of fact, the whole government is white people affirmative action. But what they should attack was the legacy students, because those are the people who don't deserve to be there. Those are people who got rich families, or people who contribute to the colleges and get in for free, like George Bush Jr. These people are stupid and mediocre. See, if a black person's in college, they deserve it. Somebody white in college, they can just be put there and get passed through because of who they know and connections. The Asians, black people go to the root of the problem. Asians are fucking cowards. They're trying to bully black people, but we didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. That's why it affected them and it didn't affect us. And now look at them now. They fucking look stupid. And we should never have no connections with no Asians. From now on, next time when we march and we protest and we riot to burn shit down and get more rights, it won't include Asians or Latinos or Native Americans or gays, because these people are anti-black American. Everybody, all immigrants is anti-black American. Everybody in America, everybody in the world is anti-black American. You have a few exceptional people, but it's only a few people. The majority of people are all anti-black American. That's not, you must know this. You must go into a room knowing this. And you must feel proud that you are better than them, because it's all insecurity and inferiority. That's what it is. One more thing that we should never, this is the thing about supporting other groups too. These other countries, these other people, these other countries, they have other backing. They can get loans from other governments. They got other connections we don't got. Why would we support people that have connections? Like, let's say if my kids like was to be in, wholesale or something. Why would I want an Indian or somebody from a different country who could undermine us? We get better prices and better deals because they have a country they could go to. Our country don't back us. We're supposed to have a monopoly or an advantage over all immigrants, but we don't. So if we don't, the best thing we could do is fight them to keep them out of our country. The best thing we could do is fight to get their citizenship revoked. The best thing we could do is protest these people from coming here and make them feel uncomfortable. That's what we need to do, because they have an advantages. Like even in the drug game, these Latinos have an advantage in the drug game because all the drugs come from Latin countries. Like I'm saying, like all the Asians have a monopoly on hair products and different things because they do manufacturing in their countries. They get shit for prices we don't get. They get deals that we don't get. So why would we ally with any of these people who has advantages and all they do is profit off us? The Asians eat off us, the Arabs, the Indians, all these groups come here to profit off us and make money off us. Why should we protest and protect these people when they come to, it's like a deer fighting to keep ticks on them. It's like a dog fighting to keep fleas on them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a turtle fighting to keep leeches on. Like, why would you do that? These is bloodsuckers. They're better off you and away from you. To get parasites is best left alone, because parasites die, don't have hosts. What type of motherfucker is fighting? What type of host want to fight for the parasite? We are hosts fighting for parasites. Think about that. Just keep that in mind. Bloodsuckers and hosts. We are hosts. Americans is hosts. Every other type of ethnicity that comes here from different countries, who speak different languages, who look different, who don't have American ties, are parasites. There's no way around. I don't care how nice they are. I don't care how cool you are with them. I don't care if you're fucking them. I don't care if you're married to them. I don't care if you're engaged. I don't care if you're talking to one. I don't care if you're in your friend group. Those are parasites. They come here to compete and make themselves better for themselves, and they don't have no investment in this country. A Caribbean's a parasite. A Asian's a parasite. A European's a parasite. A Latino's a parasite. I say Asians are parasites. They have their own countries, but they fucking come here to fucking drain and suck blood, because you must agree that immigrants are parasites. There's no other way to see immigrants. And I'm not being xenophobic. I'm not being racist. I'm not being hateful. There's no other way. They come here to get fat. They come here to eat. Isn't that what parasites do? Americans are the hosts. They come and parasite off our culture. And at the same time, they undermine us and they're bad for our health. That's a fucking parasite. Parasites. All immigrants have to be anti-reparations for Black Americans, simply because everyone is comfortable with us at the bottom, right? Nobody want us where we supposed to be at. Like, nobody want us, like, we supposed to own the flat screen technology, heating, HVAC technology. We supposed to own all the refrigerated truck companies. We supposed to own all the doorknob companies. We supposed to own all the lights, certain car companies. We supposed to have our own airplanes, our own airports. We supposed to have our own towns. We supposed to have millions of acres. Like, if we was never sabotaged by the government, we would be the wealthiest, richest people, the most innovative people in the world. And guess who will be at the bottom? For one, white people convinced the world that they are supreme. Everyone is convinced that white people are supreme. Look, Asians want to date. Asians date white people. Black people date white people. Africans date white people. The Indians date white people. People who never date black people. Look, Latinos want to be white. Everyone wants to be white except the black American. We the only ones who tell white people they ain't shit and they're fucking mediocre and they're stupid. Everyone else to praise them. White people have high IQs. White people don't have high IQs. They don't. They just take shit. The IQs come from the people who invent things, who contributed the most things. We have the most inventions. That proves we have an ethnic IQ that's higher than most people. For a small group of people, that's only 40 million people strong, we advance the world as far as technology more than anybody. I mean, as far as like the foundation of a lot of shit, like, cell phones, telephones, lights, agriculture. We did this shit and people took it and made it more because Asians, Indians, and other countries, Mexico, they are their own people. So they have their own governments. They can do what they want to do. Our governments happen to be white. They take our shit and they do what they want to do. But they say and still they be great. But if we was at top, who would be at the bottom? White people were not allowing them to be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They're white supremacists. And everyone agrees that they're supreme except the black Americans. Africans bow down to the white people. Asians bow down to white people. Latinos, everybody bowed down on the planet except for us. Now, if we lived at our full potential, nobody wants to see that because everybody else have to, you see what I'm saying? It's easier. Everyone is comfortable with us being at the bottom. Nobody want to see us at the, because it makes them more insufficient. It makes them more, they'll look more stupid than what they already look. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't live a lie if we at the top. Everyone can live a lie and pretend that they're better than us because we're at the bottom. But everyone is really beneath us. We just systematically and socially engineered to be at the bottom. But we are really great people. These other people are really not. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be against us getting our living our full potential. All reparations is putting us at our full potential. We never lost nothing and we got paid for all our work. That's all reparations is. It's repairing us. It's undoing the harm. Nobody wants to undo harm to us. Nobody wants to repair us. Nobody wants to heal us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is good with us being harmed, hurt, and victimized. Everybody loves to point the finger. We are the bad guy. That's what I'm saying? So, therefore, we should never support an immigrant. We should be the most anti-immigrant people on the planet. Black Americans need to be the most the most xenophobic we could be, because that's one thing we have in our artillery that we could really push on and press on and push the issue. We could push people out of our communities. We could push all these Indians out of the motels around black communities. We could push all these Arabs out of gas stations, out of these stores, which we need to be because we need to own all that. And that's what they don't want. They want parasites need hosts. If we refuse to be hosts, they can't go to white communities. White people don't have that shit. So why should we have that? We learn from white people. We have white people blood. We have to start acting white. Look, to be American, you have to have some audacity. You got to be feared. Not preaching no hate or no terrorism, but I'm just saying that's just how, if white people are having that shit, we shouldn't have that shit. If white people fight for that shit, we should be willing to fight for that shit. White people, nigga, we got to do the same thing. We can't be the nice people. Nice people finish last. No, we have to be the assholes. We have to be the aggressors. We have to let our presence. We got to remind people how fucking great we is. We got to let them know that we are better than them because we are better than them. Tit for tat. We are better. We do more under oppression than they do with freedom. They must know that. Parasites and hosts. We fucked up by even educating y'all. We fucked up by even giving y'all businesses and the whole factory, the whole manufacturing companies, Because America is racist. The only reason why they outsource all these companies is despite black Americans. But it's backfiring now by them depriving us of these jobs that we had that we left the South for, and they created ghettos. They gave it to, because racism is really all about money, right? The top people at the top are not really racist. They're capitalists. The dumb people are racist. The people who protect them are the front line. The people who are at the bottom, just above them. This is how it works. Italians are immigrants. Irish are immigrants, Jews are immigrants, Mexicans are immigrants, Latinos are immigrants, Africans are immigrants. Everybody's an immigrant in America, right? The founding people of America is between 1619, 1865. Anyone after that is a fucking immigrant. That's baked in. And then before that is an indigenous black person. Right? Before Columbus was indigenous black people. There was no yellow people. There was no short Asian looking motherfucker. That never been described. Black people colonized the whole world from Hawaii to China to Fiji to Australia. Melanated people was all over the world. And melanated people means a black looking people. The Negro. If you want to get racist, it's called the Negro race. Negroes populated the world before anybody. Then populated Europe, the Americas, Australia. White people came later as viruses and came to fuck everything up, right? So let's see this. The only reason why America allowed the Homestead Act is so that the black Americans wouldn't take over, because we had all the skin. The only reason why the Homestead Act let in millions of fucking European peasants who was all dying, who was all sick, who was all poor, let them come here, it's just to take away opportunities and from black Americans, so we won't take over this fucking country. Because if it was just left between, if America was just left between the black freedmen and the slaves and the WASP Europeans and a little bit of, the French and Spanish was here too, the Louisiana Purchase, and Florida was once upon a time a little mixture between them. I'm saying it was them, but they didn't get along. So what they did was the greedy motherfuckers let these people in to work for the rich people, because there was no opportunities and jobs here. So everyone came, and we and black Americans taught these motherfuckers the job. The Native Americans, the black indigenous, the only Native Americans in this motherfucker taught these white people how to farm. Native Americans, it wasn't the fucking yellow Native Americans, them Puerto Rican looking motherfuckers wasn't here. They were not farmers. And who could prove that too? George Washington Carver could prove that. How is it that George Washington Carver is the best botany or who deal with plants ever in the world? We was farming and planting shit before Europeans came here. Wasn't those Siberians doing shit? They come from fucking the frozen tundra. Europeans come from frozen tundra. They don't know about farming and shit. You know what I'm saying? We taught them that shit. And it proves it. Our excellence proves it. But anyway, so once the Europeans got here, our numbers continue to grow, so they let more immigrants in. Immigrants are here only to mitigate and distract from black Americans. All immigrants are tools of white supremacy. All immigrants, from white immigrants to black immigrants to Asian immigrants, are here to side with white supremacy. That's why you see all these Latinos was fighting to be white. The Asians were fighting to be white. People from India was fighting to be white. It's all documented. Everyone wants to be part of the white team. Nobody wanted to be black. Some people was forced to be black, but nobody wanted to be black. With that being said, the 14th Amendment was for no immigrant. It was exclusively and specifically for black Americans. So technically, about 190 million people in America does not belong here, because technically from generations, a lot of these people are anchor babies. Anchor babies are not really Americans. When the 14th Amendment said people born in America, that's the first time they acknowledged black Americans as people, because before we was just shadow, we was just property. The 14th Amendment said people. They acknowledged as people. There was no Africans here. That ain't mean Caribbean. That ain't mean Asian. That wasn't for them. The founding fathers never intended for this to be a fucking foreign country, to be a third world country. No immigrant make America better. Only black Americans make America great. From electricity, from inventions. White supremacy do make you, because they take all our ideas and harness shit and they fund shit that we do and they make shit better. White people take our ideas and make shit better. White people exploit us. That happens, right? But for the most part, no immigrant fucking does nothing great. These fucking Africans celebrating black history. People, Canadians celebrating black history, right? Our month. After the fucking Democrats were saying they're gonna take Black history, Trump ain't taking no fucking. I'm tired of all this fucking. Y'all can't scare us, cause there's nothing a white man can do to us that ain't been done already. You never saying we was next, nigga. We was first, second, and third, and we still here. It feels so good to see y'all under the fucking pressure, cause all y'all got the undeserved privileges. None of y'all are citizens. None of you anchor babies. Your grandma was an anchor baby. I don't go for your great grandmother was an anchor baby. You not a legit citizen. Your citizenship is at question. Mine can never be. They can never deport me. You can never scare me. This is only my country. I'm more American than any Italian, than any Irish, than any Jew. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing y'all could tell us. White people are more immigrants than Black Americans are. We don't have to prove that we are American. Our skin, our lineage, our paperwork, our history, there is thousands of books. There is fucking millions of pages of us in history. All y'all came here at a certain time. Y'all was bookmarked. We founded this motherfucker. We was here before it was founded. Not only are we the Black people from the slaves, not only we the Black indigenous, not only we the Black Moors, some of us are even Egyptians. And some of us even claim that we the Hebrews. I know y'all be going, damn, these Black Americans think they everything. I get it. We are the people of the Bible. We are that. We are the indigenous people. We are that. We are the Americans. Y'all are not. So the whole world fucking is they fucking hate on us, right? And it's a whole lot of deflecting that been going on. They've been saying for years how the Black American is the worst father. Nigga, there's nobody worse than a fucking African and Jamaican. There is 17 million orphans in Nigeria alone. HIV is rampant. When they say Nigerians are the most educated and the most, no, they're not. They scam their way in here. And they're telling them who they robbed to get here, and then telling them their paperwork is real fake. They're the king scammers. Their educations is scams. They doctors, all that doctor shit they be doing is scams. We find out all that shit now. Listen, if Trump and Elon Musk is racist, but god damn it, I'm a goddamn tap dancing coon. I don't give a fuck. I support this shit. And I know it's gonna be something's gonna affect Black Americans. It's gonna be, because look. Even crack affected white people. Even though it was made to destroy Black people, it affected, even AIDS affected white people. Anything that's being done always had casualties, they're always gonna have, you know what I'm saying, casualties of war. So all this shit going on good, yes, something gonna do is gonna be bad for Black Americans, but goddamn, he doing so much. The more he deport immigrants, the more opportunities for us, the more jobs for us. None of these people deserve jobs or opportunities in America. None of them. Not a Mexican don't belong here. None of them. And if we do get immigrants, we want the best immigrants, the most educated, the best looking, the healthiest. We don't want these fucking bums, these Mexican built motherfuckers. We don't want these African criminals. We don't want these cartel criminals. We don't want these Asian criminals. And the Asians and I'm tired of these Asian motherfuckers too. There was points of white supremacy. Look. White people play the Asians so fucking good because they thought they were taking affirmative action from us. We don't get affirmative action. Everything we get, every position we get, we deserve because we overqualify. Affirmative action is for mediocre people like white women who get most of it, and gay people, and then Latinos, and then Asians. Look, according to the paperwork that Elon Musk doing, is he ordering everybody, the whole Democratic Party, they're all scams and they're all homosexuals, like, Cory Booker, Roland Martin. All these homosexuals get paid and get money just to talk shit and lie and push false narrative. The whole Democratic Party pushed false narrative, and the whole Democratic Party always been anti-Black. Slavery was anti-Black. KKK was anti-Black. Welfare is anti-Black. Public housing is anti-Black because it divides the family and it makes Black people lazy, and it makes Black people content with doing nothing, minimum effort. Even though most white people are on welfare, and any form of government is welfare. Loans, business loans. We don't get that welfare. We don't get the business loans. We don't get the RHA loans. We don't get the Homestead Act welfare. All that's welfare. White people get the best welfare, and they get the worst welfare. And this is the thing, right? All these groups got political blocks, right? And they always saying we being divisive, we should unite. Then why is it a Hispanic organization? Why is it Asian organizations? And then why is it we don't have organizations, but we have to share the term minority, which y'all use our currency, y'all use our value, y'all use our Americanism, y'all use our struggle, y'all use our civil rights, y'all use our slavery, y'all use our American icons, y'all use our culture to get all these benefits, and we get none of it. We like 3% of DEI, 4% of what's that shit go to white people, Asians, and Latinos. And then on top of that, y'all get the minority shit too. Africans get to be in our fucking HBCUs. Look, all our reparations is all in the pockets of every immigrant. All our reparations is in the pockets of all these corrupt Democrats. All our reparations is going to countries like Israel and Africa aid. And I'm glad Trump cut the African aid. They use our dead bodies. They use our slavery. They use our oppression. They use our words. They use everything that's meant for us, that affects us only exclusively, for their organizations, for their nonprofits, and get everything. We get nothing. All them nonprofits is a fucking scam, from BLM to all of them. Everything the Democratic Party do to collect money is a fucking scam. And they use our trauma. They use our history. They use our talking points. These immigrants, these Latinos, and these gays don't have no right to talk about oppression and all that shit when they participate and they lie and use our shit. We should get offended whenever they use slavery, whenever they use mass incarceration, whenever they use anything, whenever they call us minorities, whenever they call us black and brown. That should be offensive. We should start fucking snapping when they use that shit, because that's all used for their benefit. They use our currency, they use our clout for themselves because they have none. Look, the brown won't exist without the black. The minorities won't exist without the blacks. Blacks and minorities. It's the black that has the clout. It's the black that gets the attention. It's the black that have the currency, the justification to do anything. Nobody else in this country has a plight worth complaining about because they all have other countries they could go to. Black ain't just black no more. Them days is done. A Caribbean and an African can't use blackness. They can't use blackness in the terms of oppression because their blackness is not tied to this country. There are new blacks. They're given opportunities that we was never given. So they can't act like we allies and we the same shit. No, even if we are, it's levels of shit. So your level ain't my level, so don't use, we ain't allies. Because y'all don't fight. We fight. We was massacred. We boycott. We riot. We burn shit in the streets. All y'all do is protest. Protesting is not American. Burning shit and being a threat. American respect blood. None of these immigrant niggas, that's what I'm saying. All this protesting and holding hand shit only benefits them. They're not American. If they wasn't here, we'd be burning shit down, getting more shit. They just get the money. They don't never change nothing. The Democrats never change nothing. That's what I'm saying. We cannot be allies with gays and minorities and people of color. That shit is a op. We must be offended every time we hear them fucking words. We must start snapping and flipping. Don't call me no fucking people of color. Don't call me no fucking minority. We are the biggest ethnic group. Ethnic group, we are the biggest. Don't call us a minority. We are the majority. Call us the majority. Call us the original. Call us the Americans. We ain't all fucking Americans because y'all citizens. Stop letting these motherfuckers who are anchors call themselves Americans. Stop letting these people feel comfortable. It's time to make everybody feel uncomfortable and everybody accountable to their own history and their own lineage. You get shit based on your history and your lineage. You can't use our history and lineage to get anything for you. You're not us. Anything that we get belongs to us. Every time we fight and get rights, it should only belong to us exclusively. We're no longer fighting for other people. We no longer allying with other people because they've been robbed, but it's fucking blind. We can add up all the money that they owe us. We didn't get, look. We let these Democrats, these gays, these immigrants, these Ilhan Omars, these AOCs get fucking rich while our communities don't change. They send them fucking 20 million for condoms. They send them all types of shit for these gay movies and gay plays and tranny shit and tranny operations. Millions and billions to people. Sending billions to Israel. And ain't shit changed in our communities. If all that money would have been to us or to even to American people, it should have been better. We keep giving money to Democrats who don't get, they're fucking liars and scammers. Pure liars and scammers. Kamala Harris is a pure liar and a scammer. Joe Biden and they're racist. It's a pure racist fucking party. All they do is racism and race bait. All they do is race bait. Why is sex a fucking political thing. Nobody cares if you like to suck penises or play in buttholes. Nobody cares. You're a fucking weirdo. Get these weirdos back in the fucking closet. The Democratic Party opened the closet for too fucking long. They opened the borders for too long in the fucking closet. Get these niggas over the fucking border and put these weirdos back in the fucking closet. Why is that political? Scams. We can't support. Black Americans never support LGBTQ. We should never support Latinos. We should never support Asians because none of them support us. Black women should never be lock and step with white women at all. Black women and white women should never agree. Bitch, she used to own you. White women used to own you. They still using you. Nobody benefits from America more than white women. These bitches get the best of everything. They get the best of the white people and they get the best of the black people. And they get all the best welfare. They get the food stamp, slum, public housing welfare, and they get the home stack, they get husbands, they get a bunch of shit. They in a better predicament than the black woman. Why would a black woman side with a white woman against a black man and the black child in the black family? You bitches is dumb. All you black feminist bitches is done, and I hope you all burn in hell. Y'all should all perish, because y'all are distractions too. Y'all are ops too. Any black American that's a feminist is an op. Fuck that bitch. Might as well be a bed wench. Any woman trying to stand up for these fucking Latino kids, bitch, you don't stand up for your own kids. Oh, you big back bitches on TikTok, y'all gonna stand for these Latino kids? Bitch, I wish you would. And I hope they use brutal force on your asses. I hope they do your ass like they do a bunch of innocent people for less. Gonna stand up for these fucking children who gonna grow up and call you niggers, who gonna grow up and call your children niggers, who gonna grow up and take from your children, your nieces and your nephews, who gonna compete with them, who gonna hire their own and not hire yours. You gonna defend people who ain't gonna fucking defend you, who will belong in this country, who taking opportunity, space, and taxpayers' money. These people who wanna fucking offend you, big back bitches. I see all you big back salad auntie arm bitches. I see all you big collard green cooking bitches. I like to spit on my palm and slap the shit out some of you bitches. But I'm not violent. But I can't tolerate. Don't ever be in my real listen. Intolerable. Disloyal. If you support Asians, if you support Caribbeans or Latinos and Africans, you support gays, you support feminists, you are an op to black, you are anti-black American. Straight cheese. Because the white woman takes from the black woman, distract us. They gave y'all all this feminism, all that eugenic shit. The history of white women in America is atrocious. Emmett Till to the Marcus Zingers, the Carolyn Bryants, all these Karens, the bitches who got Rosewood burnt, all these bitches who lied on black men, all these, how dare y'all ever to have any kinship with white women? I'm talking to black women. Like, it's an insane. You go against your own interests, you deserve everything. I don't give a fuck about. You're not even human to me if you go against black Americans. You're nothing to me. Like, you're absolutely nothing to me. Especially if you black. There's nothing worse. We expect racism and oppression and lies and deceit from other groups, but to be black and American and to go against your own interests, it's just black. You're the worst person. You're the worst person on earth. This is by far. You hate yourself. You hate your own people. You hate your own interests. Fuck you. And I'm glad Trump cut the fucking African aid, because why the fuck are we feeding Africa? Fuck them. Let them starve. Why are we helping anybody? Fuck them. Let them starve. We have homeless people. We have homeless people in America. Schools ain't even got books. They giving these motherfuckers condoms and all this. It's all a scam. All the money that goes out should be going in. All that tax money should be going to us. Listen, I am for Trump. Nigga, I'm so glad I voted for this nigga. There is no, look, I ain't never been more political and happy in my motherfucking life. There is nothing he's doing. This nigga is, listen, Elon Musk is like a super villain, right? But he's doing super good shit. Yes, he's an American, and he is on these motherfuckers' heels, right? DEI is when you see a goddamn woman in a position she don't deserve to be. DEI is a Candace Owens. It's a Joy Reid. DEI is a goddamn Roland Martin. DEI is a goddamn coon. DEI is anybody who's not American in position of power. That's all DEI, because they put there to make us think that we getting progress, but they're not us. DEI is to help gays, anchor babies, and it's for tokenism. We no longer tokenizing a black person here and there. We no longer want sprinkles on the fucking cake. We want the fucking cake. We want to be the cake. We want collective uplifting. We want the black community as a whole. We don't want a one in a fucking million person. We don't want one person getting opportunities. We want the whole community to get up. We want the whole ethnicity uplifted. We deserve it because the whole ethnicity was fucking kept down and deprived. Was no other group in America deprived. No other group deserved DEI or opportunities of equality because none of them was sabotaged. The Caribbeans wasn't sabotaged. Africans wasn't sabotaged. The gays wasn't sabotaged. White women was never sabotaged. Nobody in this, no, Latinos was sabotaged. Nobody is sabotaged and targeted more than blacks. Blacks was exclusively targeted. We had eras when we was slaves. We had era when we was targeted. We had mass incarceration. You know what I'm saying? We had our land taken from us. We had our indigenous identity stripped from us. We had our African culture taken from us. We wasn't allowed to read. We wasn't allowed in schools. We wasn't allowed to have property. We wasn't allowed to have generational wealth. No other group deserves an opportunity in these spaces but black Americans. And for us to fight for something and be the front line for something that we get only 3 to 4% of is stupid. Nobody else fighting. You never see Asians fighting for nothing unless it's to go against us. You never see Latinos fighting for something unless we fighting and they want their cut. You never see gay people doing nothing. You never see nobody doing. You don't see Muslims. You don't see the Nation of Islam's fighting for people. They only fight for their own people. We are the only ones who want to fight for everybody and want everybody to have equality. Fuck all that equality shit. Fuck all that Martin Luther King shit. That shit is done. I don't want to talk about nothing Martin Luther. Fuck all that shit. May he rest in. But this is a new day and it's a new agenda and it's not inclusive, nigga. We are doing exclusive shit specifically for us. It's only specific shit happened to us in this country. We was the only one bombed by the military in this country. Every time we get into a white supremacy, the cops intervene with the white supremacy side. We just seen them, but people in Cincinnati, the white motherfuckers waving flags, they was escorted by police. The police would have targeted us. These Mexicans are protesting. They ain't got no water. I want to see water holes and goddamn German shepherds on these motherfuckers. I want everybody. If you want to be American like me, you got to go through what my people went through. I have no sympathy for nobody who ain't going through nothing and getting it easy and complaining. What's the fucking entitlement to? None of these people are Americans. If you are Mexican American, you're not American. If you are Italian American, you ain't American. If you are African American, you ain't American. If you're Nigerian American, you ain't American. I'm just an American. I say I'm black because I like the blackness. I embrace it. I embrace the dark side because everybody fucking hates us and nobody is strong enough to be black. These immigrant niggas are choosing when to be black. Everyone's choosing to be a minority when minority doesn't exist. We were always black. We were always the outcast. We were always the target. We are always the face of degeneracy when we are the best. The face of welfare when white people are the fucking really people who get most welfare. They say we lazy when immigrants are really lazy people. You know what I'm saying? They say we say we a bunch of shit, but we always get lied on and we always do excellent shit. Man, fuck all that shit. All that, I ain't with none of that. Black exclusivity. And I don't care if Elon Musk is a racist. I ain't got nothing against the fucking Nazis. I'm a nationalist. I'm a socialist. I'm a black nationalist socialist. That makes me a black Nazi. Well, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, I don't give a. Y'all can't tell me who's a racist. We allow these people to play these words with us. He's a racist. No, you shut the fuck up. Only black Americans define racist, and we ain't using our words and our terminology for our historical oppression to lend to no other groups. We ain't giving y'all no credibility. We no support at all. Nobody deserves nothing until we get everything. Nobody deserves nothing until we get everything. And then we distribute some shit, maybe. But until we want everything. Fuck all that equality shit. Fuck all that cheering, nigga. No, it's not about being fair. Nobody was fair to us. Nobody's equal to us. I ain't preaching none of that shit. We want everything we deserve. Every fucking thing. I think about it. For years, they've been saying it's been 11 million illegal, undocumented people in America. That's 11 million motherfucking criminals. We supposed to be it's supposed to be a mass incarceration to these motherfuckers. Like, the government is being real gentle to these motherfuckers, right? And like, they trying to show all the fucking children crying and shit. No one gave a fuck about us crying when our parents was being mass incarcerated, when they gave us fucking crack in our community and AIDS and shit. Parents and mothers was dying and shit. We lived in a fucking war zone. We don't give a fuck. We ain't about to feel no fucking sympathy for nobody kids. Nobody cared for us when we was kids. I'm like, nigga, we ain't doing that. We don't give a fuck about none of them fucking, they parents did that to them children. Them parents put them in the predicament where they gotta be a fucking bandit. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And it's so bad that none of these countries want these people back. Like even in Mexico, they calling these motherfuckers criminals. Those are the criminal class people. And this is the ironic shit about the whole thing. The South Mexican border are protesting other immigrants from South America. They don't want them in their country. So look. Every country has a front door and a back door. We only play this shit straight, America, right? Because in the front, you have these motherfuckers acting like they citizens, but they broke the law to be here, right? Then you got these motherfuckers protesting to stay here, and on the south of their fucking national country, they are fighting to keep other people out. A true motherfucking Mexican who flies the flag is a person who lives in Mexico. These people are confused people. How you gonna fly a fucking nigga? That's a nigga. You only fly your flag when you conquer something. Y'all think y'all conquered America? That's a war declaration. All the government gotta say to us is get them. Like, all they gotta do is turn the green eye and let us handle our business. This should be over. It really could get It could get. I'm just saying to Trump like the Proud Boys, but some niggas that won't get active too, Trump. I mean, white boys, the white supremacists, that's cool. That's their shit. But some black nationalists that let it get active too. Give us the same right. Let us go. We'll turn this motherfucker up. My thing is this too. The Latino community really, really are the cause of the crack epidemic. And they never really suffered the consequences of that. They devastated our communities. These Mexicans, these Colombians really devastated our communities. And they got us scot-free. These criminals these ain't homegrown. These are terrorists. I'm glad Trump told these motherfuckers been terrorists. And they've been getting away with a lot of shit for decades. We're not going to feel sorry for people who devastated our community. These Latinos sided with the government, the CIA, to fuck up black communities. Sorry, there's no sympathy for you or them fucking kids. And there's all kinds of Mexican cartels. Remember they shot them. Didn't Mexicans kill they kill somebody black by accident? Black people was down there. They killed and shot some black people a few years back. Remember that shit? Remember when that girl got killed in Mexico? They pressed their personal charges, let them go back. They don't give a fuck about us. We not. Nigga, no. We are indigent in empathy and sympathy for anybody. Nobody gave a fuck about us. And you act like we send these kids back to fucking somewhere. How motherfuckers crying because they gotta go home? What type of shit is that? Ain't like we send these motherfuckers off to prison where they should be. It should be nothing but we should be getting free labor out these motherfuckers. They going home. Imagine we got arrested and they sent us home. Nigga, we wouldn't fucking cry. Imagine we somewhere in another country, right? And they send us back to America. We wouldn't give a fuck. People are this issue is saying to be an issue. These people crossing over, it's a federal crime. They should be in federal prison. All of them. And the children. There's no sympathy. Nobody cared for us. And nobody's ever there for us. We was there for everybody. Give a fuck about no BLM. We give a fuck about BLM. And you know what? For now on, next time we get into something too, please don't help us. We don't need y'all throwing shit back in our faces when y'all don't really do shit anyway. Y'all live off everything we fought for. Every benefit, every college, every school, all our culture, all our slang, all our music. Y'all benefit so much. Y'all did one thing, but y'all benefit from 1,000 things. Y'all benefit from the electricity. Y'all benefit from the cell phones y'all using, the touchscreen technology. Y'all benefit from the AC, from the heat. Y'all benefit from so much off us. So much off us. Y'all did one thing. Y'all claim y'all did. Y'all showed up at BLM. We don't give a fuck about BLM. Y'all didn't say nothing about George Floyd. Like, it's so much shit these immigrants do that's detrimental for them to even act like they have any Like we owe them anything. Like, though, it's the audacity, son. It's the fucking audacity. I want Trump to build more prisons and incarcerate, give them all 10 years apiece. That's what I'm saying. Every immigrant should get 10 years. 10 years. If you want to stop motherfuckers, give them 10 years. And they gotta do free labor. That's what we gotta treat them motherfuckers. Look. Everybody in America had to gotta earn your American shit, right? We earned ours for civil rights. We earned ours for fighting. We earned ours for all types of rights. It's your turn to fight for yourself. You want to be American? Americans fight. You coward motherfuckers want to beg for help. We never beg for help. We never asked nobody. We never asked Morocco. We never asked Africa for fucking help. We never asked no fucking Mexicans for help. We don't do that shit. Guess what y'all do? See, y'all motherfuckers is lazy and weak. Instead of protesting in America, you need to be protesting your own fucking government. Instead of asking us for help, you should be asking immigrants for fucking help. Y'all weird and backwards. And y'all get nothing but the ass-a-kiss. Y'all get nothing but ass-a-kiss. Nothing but black ass-a-kiss. Y'all get nothing but the black of our asses. Fuck y'all. Fuck your empathy. Fuck your sympathy. We don't give a fuck about your grandma, your abuela. Fuck the kids. Fuck them all. Fuck them. Everybody has to pay. Everybody has to pay. Nobody cried for us when we was children. When they was locking us up and putting us in DCF. Our government is being too kind to y'all. It was brutal to us. Brutal to us. There's nothing, nigga, there is nothing. This is a cakewalk. We don't give a fuck. Keep our names out your mouths. But yeah, man, I'm back, man. So yeah, I'm still on the road, but I'll be back every weekend to do a podcast. I'm trying to do more podcasts and more. I'm trying to even do it in my truck. But yeah, I'm back, man. So yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, man. I'm happy to be back. I missed y'all. I know y'all been hitting me up and shit, and it's so much more to say. But it's look. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, man. Yeah. Like, think about it. They want immunity for committing crimes when America put people in prison that's innocent. It's a bunch of innocent black people in jail right now who didn't commit no crimes. So many black men went to jail when it was innocent. We get exonerated all the time just for we to march with y'all. And when y'all know, when I say immigrants, I mean illegal immigrants. I mean, we supposed to march with fucking criminals when our loved ones go to jail. And come on, man, that's ridiculous. We expect y'all want support from us when people had to fight for freedom, die for freedom, and pay for freedom. Y'all just want it handed to y'all. The fucking audacity for criminals to demand something in a foreign land. That shit is insane. Where does the Mexican audacity comes from? And didn't fly a competitor's flag. They want immunity, and y'all want welfare and all types. It's just crazy. Y'all get all this drug money. Y'all get all this tax-free money selling oranges and shit. Y'all get all this fucking and y'all cost so much. They like to brag about how much money they're bringing in taxes, but they don't talk about how much it really cost us. Trillions. Fuck your billions you paying taxes when you costing us trillions. This is outlandish. Outlandish. Like, they sent our innocent children to death row who didn't commit no crimes. They made black laws they made vagrant laws. They made up laws for us that we ain't do shit. And y'all actually breaking laws that was made that for anybody. They specifically made laws for us and like this stuff. Y'all just motherfuckers, we wasn't even criminals. That's why when Kamala Harris and Roland Martin said they can't make specific laws for black Americans, they definitely make specific laws for black Americans. Most laws in America was made for black Americans to imprison us. So if they can't do nothing for us, kiss our ass. Roland Martin, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, y'all made a bunch of laws, crime bills, just for black Americans exclusively. Jim Crow was exclusively for black Americans. The pig laws the black codes was exclusively for black Americans. The vagrant laws was exclusively for black Americans. The fuck is y'all talking about? The crime bill of 94 was 90% for black Americans. The crack, the cocaine ratio, 1-to-1 ratio was exclusively for black Americans. What the fuck y'all talking about? You can't make a law for black Americans. Shut the fuck up. Immigrants need to shut the fuck up. No immigrant should ever speak on black. Y'all motherfuckers, you can't learn from a fucking book about American history. We are the fucking history. We are the living history. Shut the fuck. I'm tired of immigrants. Illegal and legal. I'm tired of fucking. We should have never had no fucking immigrants in this country. It would have been a better country without immigrants. It would have been a stronger, healthier, more productive, more. White supremacy is fuck everything up. White supremacy is rather shoot themselves in the fucking foot than to let black Americans be fucking great. All we need is a little bit. Trump is giving us a little bit of wiggle room. That's what we need to make this shit country great. We don't need much. Y'all need, look, white people need affirmative action and DEI. White women need that shit. Mexicans and Africans and immigrants come here for better opportunities. We make opportunities. We make industries. We get robbed for it, but nigga, we make ways. We different. Fuck making this laws for groups. They made laws for individual black people. The Man's Act was because of Jack Johnson, the boxer Jackson. Nigga, they made the man. They gave him his own fucking. He was fucking with so many white bitches. They made it a crime because of him. They made it illegal for black people to marry white people. Like, y'all want to come break laws and be treated better than actual citizens. They lock white people up all the time too. Like, they lock. I don't. How does this make sense? How does this fucking make sense? The protest for these child molester, rapists, drug dealers, fentanyl killed like 250,000 motherfuckers. Chinese and Mexican motherfuckers who sell that shit killed 250,000 motherfuckers. That's a form of black birth control. Not even black birth control. That shit killing white people more than anything. Like, I lost a friend to fentanyl, but I'm saying it affects everybody. And these people you want to stay here, these rapists, these child molesters, these human traffickers, these drug dealers, these murderers, y'all need to get the fuck out of here too. If y'all, that's some stupid shit. And these Democrats are fucking stupid too. Democrats are fucking dumb. Like, I ain't got time for Democrats. They're fucking stupid and they're criminals. All of them criminals. All the Democrats are criminals. I don't give a fuck. It's criminals. And you white Latinos, y'all don't get to use racism. Y'all don't get to use the term racism. Like, y'all always want to use our term, slavers, and oppression, and y'all want to use our song. No. Y'all don't use the word racism only applies to white people and black Americans in America. I don't give a fuck about what happened in the world, but in America, racism only, it means oppression of black Americans. It doesn't apply to white Latinos who are the white people in their country who oppress other black people. It doesn't apply to Indians when they apply to be white, when they say they white and they oppress other people in their country. Y'all don't get to use racism in terms like that. No. No. All y'all are part of racism. All y'all motherfuckers say, when it's convenient to be racism towards us, it's all good. But once the fucking gun is on y'all want to, no. That's not how this, no. Fuck all that. Y'all want to march. Nigga, we did. See, as I'm saying, y'all ain't even original. Y'all trying to march and protest. Nigga, we also riot. We also went to war. We also had to get massacred. We also set it off. See, that's some difference. See, y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to be us. Y'all want to get our results. But y'all don't really want to do what we had to do to get our respect in this country. Y'all half-stepping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think you're going to get somewhere just by protesting and waving fucking flags. No. That's not how we got our respect. That's not how we got our rights. We had to shed blood. A lot of blood. And we from this country. Y'all not. And the minute y'all decide to shed some blood, it's going to be hell to pay. Because the whole society going to turn on you. Right? The government is going to be on your ass. You're going to have the citizens, the Americans, them good old boys. You're going to have a lot of people on your ass. And only that, you're going to have your own... You're going to have your own Latinos against you too, because these motherfuckers, you got a bunch of Latino coons. you got some Latinos who proud to be American. They proud to came the right way. Don't give a fuck about y'all either. So it's no sympathy. Like the Black Americans ain't sympathizing with you, and the fucking citizens that's Latino is not sympathizing. Yeah, get no respect. And another thing too is, how does shit just become all about this Latinos? No, there is fucking all types of European illegal immigrants. There's types of African, Indian, Chinese. Yeah, how the fuck is it become about y'all? Y'all hot, see y'all stupid. Y'all want protests and make a scene about it. These other immigrants ain't making a scene about it. Y'all stupid. And y'all asking for help. Y'all should be asking the Dominicans. Y'all should be asking Puerto Ricans. Y'all should be asking white people. Y'all should be asking. I seen these motherfuckers from these bitches posting about how they got American men. Ask them men who you're fucking for support. Stop asking black people. Y'all fuck white people. Ask them. Ask white men to support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ask them people who hire y'all to support y'all. Stop asking black Americans for shit. Fuck y'all. Can't fucking be white on paper and act like you're something else in public. We know y'all white. We know your paperwork says white. Like, we know that, right? So white people can't be racist towards y'all because y'all all white. Y'all part of white supremacy. It's a lower tier. Nigga, no. Racism only applies to black Americans in the white government. And even Africans can't use it. Caribbeans can't use it because y'all under white supremacy. Y'all come here to work for white supremacists. Y'all don't come here to fight white supremacy. Y'all come here to work for. So we don't hear all that racist shit y'all talking about. Oh, the government is no. It's not racist. Because nigga, if it's racist, fight them. Go to war with them. Pick up arms. I won't do that. So shut the fuck up. Nigga, go to your country and regroup and build your fucking country. Because y'all work so fucking hard, right? Right? Y'all work so fucking hard. If you just work hard, you know what I'm saying? And be a fucking model citizen, nigga, maybe a country won't be so fucking third world. Goddamn flares and cowards.